habit is like a gentle breeze that guides us through life, built upon countless thoughts, actions, and feelings. It's when our body takes the lead, knowing exactly what to do, even when our mind struggles to catch up. Routines. When we wake up in the morning, often our minds are consumed by problems. Those problems are like circuits of memories in our brains, connecting us to people, things, and specific moments. But here's the thing. If our brain is a record of the past, then from the moment we start our day, we are already thinking in the past. With each memory comes an emotion, a feeling tied to our past experiences. So when we recall those memories of our problems, we suddenly feel unhappy, sad, or even in pain. Our thoughts and emotions shape our state of being. And if we're constantly dwelling in the past, we'll keep creating the same life over and over again. We often reach for our phone first thing in the morning, seeking connection through social media and various apps. We fall into routines, repeating the same behaviors, encountering the same people, experiencing the same emotional triggers. It becomes like a program, and we lose our free will to it. By the time we are 35 years old, 95% of who we are has become a memorized set of behaviors, reactions, habits, attitudes, beliefs, and perceptions. It's like a computer program running in the background of our lives. We may consciously desire health, happiness, and freedom, but our body is operating on a different program altogether. To make meaningful changes, we need to go beyond the analytical mind. Meditation comes into play here, as it helps us to transcend the conscious mind and tap into the subconscious. By quieting our thoughts and exploring our inner selves, we can break free from the limitations of our past programming and create a whole new perspective. Identity. You can learn to change your brainwaves and slow them down through practice. By doing this properly, you can enter the operating system of your mind and make important changes. Most people wait for a crisis to make up their mind to change. But why wait? You have the power to learn and change in the state of joy and inspiration, not just pain and suffering. It's wonderful to see that people are waking up and realizing the potential for transformation. Trauma has a deep impact on us because we tend to rehearse and relive those experiences. Long-lasting memories are created from highly emotional events in our lives. When you think about or encounter something that triggers an emotional reaction, it's not something you can't control. Allowing prolonged emotional reactions to persist for hours, days, or even months can affect your mood and temperament. Emotional reactions that last for years can shape your personality traits. The key to starting the work is learning to shorten the duration of emotional reactions. Imagine moving on from your emotional trauma more quickly and finding peace within yourself. You have the capacity to heal and find emotional balance, no matter what you've been through. Breaking free. When people experience an event, they often keep recalling it due to the emotions and stress hormones involved. Living in survival mode and constantly anticipating the worst case scenario becomes a significant part of many people's lives. We tend to focus on past experiences and select the worst possible outcome, conditioning ourselves into a state of fear. Our bodies can become addicted to the rush of emotions associated with past events, using them to reaffirm our limitations. Change becomes challenging because the same chemistry is produced in our brains and bodies every time we recall those events. The body doesn't distinguish between the actual experience and the emotions we create through our thoughts. Now, this means that our bodies believe they are reliving the same past experience repeatedly, day in and day out. The interplay between emotions and thoughts keeps us trapped in a state of being that is rooted in the past. Breaking free from this cycle can be the hardest part of initiating change in our lives. It's important to recognize that the way we are today is not solely defined by an event that happened years ago. The emotions from that event may have shaped us, but we have the power to transform ourselves today. By understanding the connection between our thoughts, emotions, and physical state, we can break free from the past. Your body and mind can learn new patterns and let go of the conditioned responses that hold you back. Embrace the opportunity to create a new reality for yourself, one that is not bound by past events. Through conscious awareness and intentional practice, you can rewrite your story and live in the present, free from the limitations of the past. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and remember, take it one day at a time.